Oh, Mike, man. You looked out again, man. I appreciate this one, man.
Anytime, bro. Anytime,
Man, I feel like a new man. Put this thing on here, man. I mean, you think you put this on here for me?
Bro, what's this?
Bro, it's the cream for the beard, man.
Bro, nah, we're not off this, bro.
Shiny, man.
Nah, we're not off that, bro.
What you do that for?
Listen, this we gonna use right here, man.
What's that, man?
Yeah, beard savvy, man. You about to see in a minute.
Come on, man. I spent some money for that, man. What you doing? Come on, man. Oh man, this make me feel like real new money. That's smooth, man. That smell is right too,
Absolutely, man. Absolutely, man.
And what's it called again?
Beard savvy, bro. This is it, man. All the barbers is using it. As a matter of fact, you know what? It's for you, man.
So what I'm gonna do with that one?
That's already in the trash.
Appreciate this,
You
man.
welcome,
Appreciate this, man.
All of a sudden, niggas acting like they love me. They hate to see me shine, but it's no biggie. Just ask Stuffy.
Alright, what's good, everybody, man? We live again. Kush&Konvo. Y'all already know the wave. It's Q-cones, everything. As y'all can see, man. Keep behind us, we lit Q-cones. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all tap in. Smoke quality at all times. And make sure y'all follow me on Instagram at Q_cones_INC. Yeah, I think I got it right. But yo, we got my man. We rocking with my man today, man. We got my man, you know. I don't even know how to say. She Sprinkle Boy Walker. Like how you want to be addressed?
You know what I'm saying? They already know me, boy. Like she, Bunny, Sprinkle Boys, whatever, Chancellor, Weekway Section, South, like whatever they want to say.
Yeah, it's definitely a Southwood thing. You know what I'm saying? One thing I wanted to tap in with you about was like I was just talking to somebody the other day, and I was saying how like being popular is like a superpower. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody can't be popular, and like, do you feel like, you know what I mean? Because I feel like you've been popular my whole life. Everybody knows you, but and I feel like you definitely use your popularity, you know, to get ahead in life. You know what I mean? So that's a superpower. Not everybody can have that. Like, I mean, people know me, but they know you know you. Like, everybody knows who you is. So like, tell me about that. Like, being popular. What's that like?
I mean, it started like, man, probably elementary. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just even being from that area, cut from the cloth of my mother and father, uncles, like, you know what I'm saying? The family that was from Chancellor Ave. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then us creating back in the day the little mob and just running with the popularity. Like, you know what I'm saying? Our thing was the whole thing of just bringing the neighborhood together. Like, you know, everybody within the Weekway section, from the blocks to Green Acres to everything, you know what I'm saying? To the pools, and just coming together with all the kids like in the neighborhood and just forming as one, like, you know, and just keeping that umbrella like brotherhood, with which the sisterhood rolled under the brotherhood from our sisters, like in the neighborhood as well. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's the dudes, like, and it just took that, like, you know, we started from the cookouts, like, you know what I'm saying? The cookouts on Avon, which was like the Greek Fest of Newark at the time, and just took that into the roof. We used to rent out this building on 7th Avenue and Roosevelt Avenue, right next to the Armory, like right there. And I used to rent this out for like $800 every Friday and Saturday, and started the parties off of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, back then it wasn't even like, we wasn't even doing the flyers. Like, we were doing the texts. Like, you get a group text in, or we just was jumping in the G-Rods, riding through every block in North, like where everybody was lit at, like, yo, being Clay, like, yo, we gonna be here tonight. And everybody was linking up. And then, you know, from going to all the beauty parlors where the chicks was at, like, yo, we having this joint tonight, come through, like, you know? And
so, but do you feel like, I mean, just how everything came apart, do you feel like you, like, because a lot of this is based off your popularity, remind you, like, everybody's gonna follow you because you She, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is it about She that made everybody follow? Like, I mean, like, did you ever acknowledge, like, yo, niggas really fucking with me out here? Like,
I mean, like, you know, us in the South, like, we got fly. You know what I'm saying? We got fly as we can be. We kept the bread, you know what I'm saying? No disrespect to my wife. We kept the nice shorties, like, and we had the G rods, like you know what I'm saying, and
Yeah, facts.
you know
Hey,
coming
but
through
you
in the
know,
hoops when
you
coming through in
you
the hoops when you were young, standing around the females, getting a
yeah,
little money, like you know what I'm saying, whether whatever, and just just being popular with everybody, hooking up with all the other popular people around the city,
facts.
like, and
That's facts.
people feeling the realness. It's
Yeah,
all about the realness, none of that fake wannabe stuff. We was ourselves, like
yeah,
you know what I'm saying. We was ourselves. Created the sprinkle entertainment movement, and everybody like, what's the sprinkle like? What God do? God sprinkle all the good stuff around the world, like you know what I'm
okay,
saying. We is
okay.
them boys that sprinkle all the good stuff around the city, like you know what I'm saying. That's how we
So
formed
is
this.
that what Sprinkle Boys came from? Like
Yeah,
that's
like
the
you know what I'm saying. Like
okay,
we was from everywhere, like you know what I'm saying. Even when we was little mob, like we were from everywhere, up the hill, down the hill, Chancellor, like family from over here, but everybody formed as one, like Voltron, like you know what I'm saying. So we
yeah.
just sprinkled the goodness around the city, like
Hey, but you want to know something? Like I feel like I admire this about you the most is that because we all know popular people. Like I know other popular people, but out of all the popular people I know, I feel like you carry it in a humble way. Like you're very humble, with your position. A lot of people popular and they act crazy with it. I'm
yeah,
sure you know what I'm saying when I say that. Like you real humble, you real laid back. You know what I mean? What kept you in that position the whole time to be that way?
man, what I grew up around it, like you know what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
the family had it. My mother and father had twin Rolls Royces, like you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying. And from being young, like and seeing that to the jewelry stores, to the things of that nature, like that. Always like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can see it right there. Like from
Yeah.
6 years old, dirt bikes, four wheelers. It wasn't
Okay.
nothing like, you know what I'm saying? But I never was for self. See, a lot of people that take the popular road, they be for self.
You be for self. That's for
I
sure.
wanted it all for not just me. I wanted it for all us. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was
Yeah.
like, it was like Wu-Tang. I wanted all the members to shine because I knew I was gonna shine regardless. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
Yeah.
It was like the all-star dream team with Jordan. Everybody know Jordan nice, but who else on the team? I wanted to broadcast the people around me
Yeah.
more than I wanted to broadcast. See, I never wanted to play the front row. I
Yeah.
wanted to be like the manager and let everybody else exhaust their talents. Like, you know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Just like the coaching thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it
We don't have a
wasn't
lot
me.
of people with that mentality, bro. We definitely don't.
No,
If we did, we'd be a
people
lot further though.
people don't have structure. That's their problem. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you have
Yeah.
structure, you get that. Like it wasn't I just like wasn't trying to be the boss or just trying to be that dude.
Yeah.
Everybody around me was that dude, like you know what I'm saying, in their way, like or that chick or whatever, like you know what I'm saying. The
Yeah.
front, it was just the humbleness. Like you played a cool role, but it's like
Yeah.
it is
You
what it
un-
is. But
so but basically you pretty much understood though your power and your role as being popular. You understood it,
yeah,
you embraced it instead of, being flashy with it. You were more laid back, conservative. You know what I'm saying? I admire that. And I mean, I ain't gonna front. I'm a nigga. I like conservative. You know what I'm saying? Of
yeah,
course I done the wild thing, but I'm older now, so I'm a lot more chill, like you know what I mean, than I
yeah.
used to be. So
Like you
I
see, like we like yo, we popping up at 22, we popping up at Branch Brook. We was in every
hmm
club, like down the highway, up the highway, intersections. We did everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
it wasn't just me. If it just gravitated to me, I rubbed it off on everybody else. Like, you know, I didn't just want it to be about myself. Like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I wanted it
hmm
to be about everybody. Like, and
facts.
that was people problem. Like, you know what I'm saying? People, they want the whole shine for themselves.
Now I
Like, you
mean,
gonna get it
yeah,
regardless.
that's true. I mean, like even knowing that, like how you was able to deal with those type of people that wanted that shine. Like, did that make you fall back, or did it make you kind of like go a little further harder? Like, did you address any of this? Like, was there anybody particular? You don't have to say names, you know what I'm saying. But was there any situations where you had to like, yo, look, bro, you doing a little too much. Like, you know what I mean? We don't have to do that. Stay right here. I'm gonna be here and let's make it work.
In a lot of situations, like, you know what I'm saying? You know how it is. Like, in a lot of situations, there'd be people like that. But like I could say, like my brother Clay, like
Yeah,
Clay was just as popular as me.
facts.
Clay was laid back. We all was laid back. And a lot of other people, like out of the situation, was just as popular. They didn't want that forefront.
Hey, yo,
Like, you
look,
know what I'm saying?
you know when I knew y'all niggas had reached different heights is I don't know if you remember the time where it was the time where Facebook. Remember that they had people going on Facebook, and they was going in. Like your name was popping up, Clay name was popping up, just about a bunch of goofy shit. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Saying, "Oh, Clay dick riding she." Like yo, what was that time like for you? Cause I know you was watching the posts and stuff like that. How you
They
handled that?
don't even know, man, bro, go back, man,
Yeah,
to Grumman Ave 1600 on Maple when I had the 3DO game that was like the PlayStation back then.
yeah,
And was disconnecting it from my house, walking before we had the hoopties, walking down the hill on Maple to spend Saturdays and Sundays with him, Leon Mill, God rest his
yeah,
soul, the Rashawn Reynolds. And that's how we was mobbing in the house. To
yeah,
that, where we got the go karts, the dirt bikes, the four wheelers on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. It was all that bike life stuff.
yeah,
We started that coming through the hood on the four wheelers, the go karts, and the like. You know what I'm saying? And that's
yeah.
how it was. If cats ain't had that bread, guess what we did, Qua? We
What y'all
pitched
do?
in a pot. We threw all the money in a pot. Like, yo, let's go get Qua one. Let's go get such and such one. Like, we made
That
sure
real nigga shit.
everybody had one. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it
Yeah,
wasn't just, if you ain't get your money, get on the back. Like, we out here. Like, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? That's how it was.
So
Chase,
people, so people just basically, they
come here.
because the internet gonna do what the internet do. I just found it mad crazy that they targeted, the South Ward area, and they targeted you. They targeted a lot of people, most of the popular people, but it was like they don't really know your relationship. They don't really know you. Like who was feeding these people like all of this shit to say
That's the,
about y'all?
no matter, I don't care, bro, if you doing something good or bad. If you in the eye of the beholder, you're gonna have haters, bro. Like, you know what
Facts.
I'm saying? And if you ain't doing something right, if you ain't doing something right, if you ain't got haters, you ain't doing something right. Like, you know what I'm saying?
True.
Like straight
Yeah.
up.
Now
Like,
that shit was definitely a hating time. But I was like, yo, this is wild how
me and
people could
bro
go on
ain't
the
never
internet.
had me and bro ain't never had no discrepancies, like, bro. Like,
Yeah.
word up. Like
And
to this
that's
day,
dope.
they don't see us.
Yeah.
To this day, we talking on the phone still. Like, they don't know, they don't got it. Like, they don't have to know what's going on behind closed doors.
Yeah.
Like, bro down here now, and he started his DJ thing. Like, I don't talk about it. You see him posted. Yo, bro,
Yeah.
behind the scenes work, he plugged me. If I got something, we don't been around a celeb. We don't broadcast it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Fact.
Because it's like,
Hey yo, you know what, bro?
it's
A lot of it's a lot of different sections, to North. I mean, us being from the Southwood, and we hold that real high. I'm not I don't want to sound biased, but I feel like the Southwood is the best side. You know what I mean? I feel like we the best of both worlds. You know what I mean? Because we funny, but we knock your ass out. Like you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's a thing with us. Like, so what's your thoughts on that?
we were considered the rich boys. Like, you know what I'm saying? We
Yeah,
got fly, we got to it, and everybody used to be like, "Oh man, they grew up in houses, nice area, and all that." They ain't mean nothing.
man,
Like, you know
nothing
what
at
I'm
all.
saying? Like, we was the toughest, the tough. Like, it is what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? No disrespect to nobody. Like, everybody was tough all over the city, but like
Facts.
we ain't back down from nobody. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
feel like we was more laid back though. Like I mean, everybody was tough, but we had the best of both worlds because we had crack jokes with you to the sunrise.
yeah.
But when shit got real, we knew how to still stand up to that. Like you know what I'm saying?
It we had that brotherly love in the South, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't stand, I couldn't be somewhere or be good in my situation and the person next to me situation wasn't good. Like,
Facts.
you know what I'm saying? So I always, like I always said, what I wanted for myself, I truly wanted for my brother. I wanted actually more for them because I was okay with what I had and what I knew I was going to get and what I can consist of getting. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to push those that were behind me and next to me further than me because I already knew what my situation consisted of. A lot of people not like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? They
At
take
all.
the back road instead of taking the high road. I'm gonna throw you up the ladder. Like, you know what I'm saying? Certain people get successful, they get on the ladder, and then they don't want to put people where they at on the ladder. They wanna stay right there instead of putting people on that level, and they get to that level and push themselves up. The more people you push up, the higher you gonna come.
The higher
Like, you
you
know what I'm
gonna
saying? You
go.
gonna go.
No, but they don't look at it like that. It's so crazy. They really don't look at it like that, yo.
That's why a lot of people businesses don't flourish. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Because if I'm the connection or have the connections in certain situations, the game that I give you, you can't take that knowledge away from me.
Facts.
Best believe whatever I give you, I got 10 times more avenues to get there in other places. You know what I'm saying? Like the world, I was like with my logistics business today. I'm up in the country. Another man of another ethnicity, and I said, excuse me on that. And he was like, yo, it's crazy that the media have us thinking that we don't mess with each other. Now I said, yeah, I don't get into that stuff. I said, now the company where I get my product from, with my trucking business, give me, they outsource the product to me, and I give it to you.
Okay.
It's a network. The world's a network. You know what I'm saying? So something is going in one hand, coming out another, giving it to another. The media have people thinking, oh, we don't mess with these people, or these people don't mess with each other. Stay away from that.
Stay away from the media, dog.
It has to be some way balanced in the world, just like the neighborhood. It got to be balanced in the neighborhood.
Yo, speaking of your trucking company, though, what kind of trucking company you got?
I have a logistics company with Sprinter vans and box truck vans. And like everything that's in Georgia, like anything that you see graphic driven from highway signs to signs that's on a potential building or any skyscraper or anything of that type of structure, my company delivered, outsource it to everybody around Georgia. So I have that contract.
How you get into that? Like how did you get into the whole logistics business? Like what was the process like?
Well, I was got in with a courier company and then just being outspoken and being on the front line and dealing with companies saying my good work. You know what I'm saying? And I dealt with them for some years. So they was like, yo, we need your company because you the best that does this. And that's just from having structure at anywhere they put us on God's green earth, from coming from Newark, New Jersey.
Southward Newark, New
There's
Jersey.
no way we should be able to fail at anything with the ambition and the structure that city has created for us. Like, you know what I'm saying? And people look at it like, oh, nah, man, the hustle is different. The mindset is different. I came into a situation where it was other people that worked in a company and I got them more money and structure to build their business. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew what I wanted to do. And like I said, I wasn't for self, because if you for self, then you're going to run into problems because other people going to see you, they're going to kick your back in. Now, if I lay this all on the table for us, numbers, like I knew how to, I was a member within shop stewards and unions and things of that nature. So I know how to deal with numbers. When you deal with numbers with people, it got to come as a whole, not just self. You can't go up against corporations and people with, you got to have numbers. Numbers change things. You got to have structure. And that's how it moves in the neighborhoods. Like, people don't come with structure. They for self. And the people for self, what they do, you see they crumble. So with the trucking company, like, I had it since 2015, bro.
That's dope.
I
That's
just
dope
put
as
it
hell.
out there like a couple of months because I'm not for self. I knew I see a lot of things online and people starting to sell classes and do. I could do all that, but I don't have the
Yeah.
time to do that. I
And
really do
it's
this.
always always like that though. Like I mean, everything ain't for you, but you know it's for you, and you
Yeah,
chasing
I
what you
really
try to
do
do.
this every day. I really got my foot in this every day. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So really, really in this. Like, you know what I'm saying? With contracts. So I'm like, when you start to see certain things flourish, I come to my people and was like, yo, let me put this out here for the young boys. Like, you know what
yeah,
I'm saying? It's no more excuses out here.
facts.
The way you look
Live in a different
around the
world now.
internet and things of that nature,
Yeah,
look, you were on a podcast.
yeah,
People wasn't doing these type of things. We are now allowed to sit in boardrooms where we were not welcome.
facts.
It's no, you're artists. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? The deals that artists are breaking for themselves, they not going to majors, they keeping all that.
yeah,
When you look at Mayweather, Mayweather bought himself out of his boxing deal and
yeah.
started making billions and hundreds of millions off of one fight.
He got into the smartest thing with him is he manages his own stuff. He has his own
Yes.
management company. That's
So
brilliant.
these
Like,
young artists is managing their own self and businesses, and these people
yep,
with these entrepreneurial mindsets, they're managing their own self where they have to be the receptionist, the banker, the treasurer. They have to be everything within a company, multitasking.
facts.
So you have to be able to do everything out here for yourself.
Yeah,
Like, so I seen it online and I was like, let me put this out here for the young boys so I can motivate them. Because everything I try to do, I try to motivate people, not to try
exactly.
to like shit on people
It's
and
niggas
then
that do
do
that
like
though.
I'm trying to motivate y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because if I put something out here, just believe it's nothing that you can take from me because I'm already established. So
Facts.
let me put this out here. And there's so many people start coming in the DM, women, all that. Like,
Mhm.
yo, I'm like, yo, you got your authority. Your authority is your MC and your DOT number. They like,
Yeah,
yo, I got that. I was like, yo, you sitting on millions of dollars.
just
Like
they not it's
if
not
you
in the
can't
know
complain about being broke,
at all.
it's low sitting in warehouses right now that need to be moved.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's low sitting in warehouses in places all around the world that look on Amazon, like
Mm-hmm.
that need to be moved every second of the day, Qua.
So
So people start hitting me, bro, like, yo, I got it. I'm like, what are you doing?
you have contracts with Amazon too as well.
No, I don't have. I'm just saying
You
I
just said
can
okay.
go get them,
You can
but
definitely can.
I work already with a source that I don't need to do that.
Facts. You ain't
I'm the
greedy.
main figure of a business that move a whole company.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
So
saying? So I'm
let me
like,
let me ask you did you start how did you start? Like did you start with one sprinter van? Like did you start like that?
if y'all remember that blue van, remember the blue van?
I remember the blue van.
The blue van is what built my company. Me in the blue van. I just got rid of the blue van. It was just sitting.
So how
I
many you
had
got now?
four of them.
Damn, bro, that's a good come up, bro.
Like, bro, I
Congratulations on
had,
that.
and the thing, like with us, that I hired people, bro. I put people on. People tried to run my business in the ground, bro. And I'm talking about I was paying them good. I'm not being stingy, changing people's lives.
Yeah,
And the thing that people look at us, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm never on a level where I think I'm higher than people. It might be that, but I don't broadcast that. So if you hire a person, right?
hmm,
And you paying them good and all that, and you ask that person, can you put me in the position I put you in? And the
yeah,
person say no, the person should never come to you again and ask you a
that's that.
question like, yo, if you can't put me in the position that I could put you in,
Yeah,
don't don't go back and forth with me.
don't go back and forth. Yeah,
Because I'm not trying to run over. I'm putting you in a position. Like, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? People they don't understand what it takes to umbrella a business. Like, you know what I'm saying?
facts.
The
That's
expenses, the things of that nature. And I'm still got you on a good payroll. But
yeah.
people look at us because they think they're equal to us and be like, no, I give you this up front. You know what I'm
But
saying?
I
When
think that's a
y'all
little
go in
bit of
these
hate
other
though, man.
corporations, y'all don't go to their bosses, supervisors, and ask them nothing, or y'all just go to work and
Y'all just
y'all,
go to work. Yeah, they just go to
bro,
work.
I'm
They'll
putting
say
people
nothing.
to work. How long you think people go to work for me? Like if they work for my company out of the day.
You said how many hours a day?
How many hours a day?
I'm gonna say, just thinking about that type of job, probably like about maybe 5 hours. I'm gonna take a guess at 5 hours.
3 to 4 hours. You back in your bed like you never went to work.
I'm on my way,
Monday
man.
through Friday. You
Save
could
me a
come to
truck.
work. You could come to work down at 6:30 in the morning, be back home 10:30 in the morning, 11 o'clock.
Yeah, save me a truck, man. I'm coming.
Monday through Friday, man. Like, and I got problems with guys, and like, guys
Yeah.
don't want to come to work. I used to let guys take their vehicles home. I'm paying for the gas. I'm calling these guys to bring my vehicles back. Like, you know what I'm saying? And
So
gotta
hold on,
fire them.
wait. How
They
hard
doing
is
no
it?
calls, no shows.
All right, so now let me ask you this, right? How hard is it really to keep employees? Like, is it really hard for you to find really good drivers out here?
Everybody going to it. The companies that I deliver to and things that are send deliveries to, they going through it too because everybody's watching the internet. What you built, people think they can do it overnight. They don't understand. I've been in this for 7 years. They don't see the back end of it. Or any company see people sugarcoat and they want the microwave lifestyle now. They look on the internet and they see things, oh, that look gravy. I could do this, I could do that. Nah, that person ain't showing you they faults.
They put in work.
They failures. Like, you know what I'm saying? They not showing you how they had to sharpen their skills and their business to get to the successful part. They just showing it, oh, I'm gonna put this out here. Let me sell this class. Bing, you want it. Then you get in and invest your money, you fail, and then you're in a more depressed state. See, I had people that come work for me, regardless of what they probably was going through in life, they didn't take something I created serious.
Yeah.
It's just like when I was promoting. Even though I was at the top of my game, bro, I stayed with that North Face pouch. I stayed out every night handing out them flyers, them CDs with the flyers back in the day. Parties, 600 to 1,000 people at the parties a week.
Yeah.
But you still see me out. My feet was never kicked out. People was like, yo, I used to have promoters come up to me. I ain't gonna say no name. Yo, how did you get this many people in this party with no artists?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I was doing artist numbers without artists. Weekly at places that people had to bring artists to the club.
Yeah.
I will drive down Woodbridge, South Jersey to go get some VIP money. You know why? Because if them people called She Sprinkle Entertainment phone, they didn't have to call me. It was a million other promoters they could have called. If I knew I got that VIP money, guess what? I knew they was going to be in that club.
Yeah.
I'll be in the bed, lay down with my wife. Somebody called the phone, I'm like, babe, can I go get that? Like, all right, go ahead. Go get it. You know, straight to the bank with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I took everything I ever been involved in serious, 200%. I never half-stepped nothing, bro. Word up.
Hey, yo, that right there is a super message because I feel like a lot of people do that. They don't take it serious. They get into it, but they don't really be all for it, which is, I was looking at a guy yesterday on YouTube. He was a billionaire, and he was like, yo, this is what he said about his business. He said, if you're running any business, if 90% of your time is not promoting, you will not make it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when I heard him say that, like, I just been on my bike. I'm like, all right, I need to get my shit together. Like, I need to be 90%. Even though, you know, we got family, we got stuff going on, but it's like, you got to be on it.
You got to break them leashes, bro. You got to cut them, all them people that got a hold of you, that's holding you down from going up the ladder. I don't care who it is.
Facts.
You got to let them go. You got to think about the people. I told you that before we was face to face. You got to think about the people that's under your roof, bro. Like, family is family, but if that family holding you back, bro, like, you got to let it go. Like, I don't care who it is, friends, family, who can't nobody stop you, man, because a lot of people is content is where they at in life, and they don't want more for themselves. It's unlimited out here. It's no cap to being successful.
Well, let me ask you this though. Do you feel like everybody can be successful? Because how the world is designed, how would that really work if everybody is successful? How would the
Because
world
it's a
turn?
trade in place. It's a trade in place. Like you get
Okay.
what I'm saying? You got your Q cones in the back. You drop them off here, you get rewarded for it.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's the world is a place of need,
Yeah.
of
Understood.
a place of need from items that's sourced.
Yeah.
So you got adults that stand online for Jordans.
Yeah. But
What's the
look,
cause of that?
but my thing is this though. Let's just say if everybody did think on the level that you're talking about and moved on the level that you're talking about, who's gonna work?
You gonna hire people
Well, I know that, but what
because
I'm
people will
saying,
help you build your company. It's a
yeah,
network.
but what I'm saying is like, all right, because everybody don't have the mentality that we got. That's just how the world is
Some people
designed.
just not gonna get it.
They just not
But
gonna get it.
don't
Yeah.
see, some people think because you work with people you can't be successful. It's people that work with people that make
That's
six figures
yeah, that's facts. I know a few.
and good
Yeah,
at what they do.
yeah,
You
facts.
get what I'm saying? So I want people to never get that misconstrued. You can work for people and still be
And be
successful.
successful.
You
Get your
just have
bag.
to have a good mindset and know your
Mentality is
place in
everything.
this world.
I always say that mentality is everything, man. Like you gotta have the mentality. You gotta have it. Like if your mentality ain't right, you're not gonna make it out here. You know
You're
what I'm
not.
saying? You can't take no shortcuts with this shit. This shit is real serious business. And like I said, only the real make it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Only the
Like,
real make it.
even with my like real estate, right?
Yeah.
When I was throwing the parties, I used to bring the investors and them to the parties. And they number guys. People
Yeah.
ain't know who they were.
Yeah.
And they be like, "She, how many people you got in here?" Like 400, 500, 600. They like, how
Yeah.
times such they like, damn, you take that money, invest it in this, and that's how we keep going. Like, you know what I'm saying? I went
Yeah.
to a majority of the promoters like, yo, I had the connects. Remember, Jersey had a thing with first time home buyers, no money down. Same
Yeah.
thing people was paying for rent. You could pay for a mortgage,
Pay for
house
a
hack.
mortgage, yeah.
You
Yeah.
could get Jersey is full of what?
It's
Two
it's
families
it's
and
full
three
of three
families.
families. Yeah, I'm about to say it's full of three families for sure.
You live on one floor and you
Mm-hmm.
let one floor pay for the mortgage and you pocket the money from the other. You living for free. I
Yeah.
was telling people, yo, y'all doing this. How much you paying for rent? 1,400. Your mortgage could be that
Yeah.
$1,200, $1,000. Buy
Yeah.
this house. I'll get you this house. All that. No money. I ain't ready for that. What do
Yeah.
you mean you ain't ready for something like you never gonna be ready if you're hustling? Like, not saying hustling. Like, if you out here hustling, qual with your music.
Yeah.
Like, I ran into, you could ask cats back in the day. We was in Blue Jeans, right?
Yeah.
We're on 145th and Broadway.
Mm-hmm.
You know how we is in the South. We go, no exaggeration, they shut the store down for us. About 20 of us in there,
Yeah.
25 of us. See the Bentley R9s fly by. I'm like, oh, that's fire. I'm a car guy. I
Yeah.
love to see it come through the medians, like the blocks, like 145th and all that got the medians in a block.
Yeah.
Spin a block, who jump out? Puff jump out.
Yeah.
He carrying one of his sons. I don't know which one. They was young. Had two bodyguards. Lie. He walked
Yeah.
straight up to me while we was in the store. He was like, yo, where y'all from? We was like, from North. He was like, yo, y'all little nigga. And I had on a silver hat with the silver jacket.
Yeah.
We was flamboyant. He was like, yo, I like y'all style. Where y'all little niggas? We was like, from North. He was like, yo, y'all little niggas damn fly as hell. Like, nigga, that's when niggas are spitting. I forgot I could rap. Like,
Yeah.
word up. It's just like God has put me in places and things and around certain people that, yes, I took my talents and certain things to another levels.
Yeah.
But I'm just to say this, like, he put me there, like, if you really want that, you can have that.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you really want that, you can have it. A lot of people don't take their crafts to the next level because they don't get put in them places. I
But
have
they
got
gotta
put
put
in
themselves in them
places
places too.
that I don't even broadcast certain things that I've been involved in and people I've been around because I don't care about that internet shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's me, bro. I'm the
Some
same way.
people care about that where I'm already successful. I could walk outside and show you how I'm living or things of that nature. Like,
Yeah.
and that's the thing that get me. When my family's okay,
Yeah.
That if them the only people I gotta impress is them and myself. I'm
Yeah.
not doing this for everybody else. I'm doing this for me.
You and your
Like, you know what
family.
I'm saying? I'm in
Mm-hmm.
competition with me, not
Mm-hmm.
nobody else. Rashid Walker don't look at nothing nobody else do, Qua, and
Mm-hmm.
compare myself or dumb anything I got going on down because of what the
Yeah.
next person got going on.
And that's
Hell,
how it should
it's
be.
too much stuff out here for that, bro.
It is. If
It's too
I'm the
much stuff
same
out
way.
here. Like these dudes go crazy over these chicks. There's too many women out here
Yeah,
for y'all to be
I'm never
beefing
doing that.
over. Oh, come on, bro. All these females, there's too many guys for y'all to date out here. For y'all to
Yeah.
be beefing over something. Like, come on, like vice versa. Like, but
Facts.
speaking of me, I don't put myself in situations where I don't have to broadcast it. I know the people who I talk to on the phone. At
Yeah.
what levels of the day? It's 24 hours in a day. How much time do I broadcast on the internet? I don't know who called your phone. You don't know who called my phone.
Yeah.
But I
Facts.
know my situations. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That even when I booked artists back in the day, I got nothing for posting them pictures. What am I
Yeah.
get
Hey,
for
hey,
posting pictures with?
hey, yo, look,
Because the next day I got them for a allotted time. Understand it? 4
yeah.
hours, 3 hours, whatever. After that hour, them 4 hours over, guess what? They want another check.
You want
They
to
not
check.
my friend.
Facts.
I
Hey, yo,
tell
and
people
I
all the
understand
time.
that. I
I,
understand that, yo.
I tell people all the time, bro, right? Oh, I don't want to get money at this point. I want to get. You go to a job every day with thousands of people
Mm-hmm.
that you get money with people that you don't care about their behavior or anything they do out. You just get money and go
You just
home.
get money, and go home. Yeah.
Get money with people that ain't got to come to your house, sit at your table, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Go get that bread, that bag, and
Mm-hmm.
disappear. If
Mm-hmm.
y'all back there on Thursdays, do it all over again and
Mm-hmm.
disappear again.
Yeah.
It's about feeding your family out here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Certain people got them egos where they don't want to deal with certain people. I was that promoter in Jersey that brought everybody together.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
nobody that I had a beef with or I didn't mess with. If you
Yeah.
mention my name, I was loved or hated behind closed doors by whoever. But I
Yeah.
brought everybody together and got to it with everybody and
Yeah.
had Jersey as whole. One of the reasons why Hot 97 was introduced to New Jersey
Okay. Yo,
from
so
keeping them on the
tell us about
payroll.
that. How did that come about?
Because Naeem wanted to be a pit bull back in the day. So
Okay.
what we did was we used to book Flex and all of them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mr. C, Jazzy Joyce, Bobby Trans, all of them. Keep them
Okay.
on the payroll to where we blew up to a point where they just was on the payroll. And remember, C used to be on Friday Night Lights,
Okay. Yeah, I
like
remember.
the Friday Night Live or whatever. That was on Hot 97 on Fridays before the club started, 7 to 9, whatever.
Yeah.
That dude be on there shouting my name like, yo, she such spring on the table. He coming to the party on Friday nights. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Everybody, yo, I heard C shout your name coming. Like, you keep people in good situations and they gonna keep you in their blessings. One
Facts.
hand wash the other. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How many security guards we had on payroll? Remember the online that used to take all the pictures?
Yeah,
Yo,
I
when I
remember
left, bro,
all eyes on who?
all that.
Yeah, I remember that.
What's popping? All that.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, when I left Jersey, I had club owners, squad, security people, all types of people calling my phone talking about move back.
Yo, so I mean, cause I'm not gonna front, like that's one of the
The
things I
party
like.
scene fell for a minute.
It did, and I always wondered like that about you. Like, yo, what made you not like want to really like take over to the point where you get your own club one day, like, and really
I
do your
never
thing?
really wanted a business that I got to be stationary, that I got
Ah,
to be there every day
okay.
and
So
deal
party
with
was like, it
that.
was like a hustle for you. The party
Yeah,
world was
it
more
was
like a hustle.
like we did it the right way.
Yeah,
Like we made the bread.
yeah,
Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to say nobody's name because then you put a target on them.
yeah,
But we got to it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
it wasn't we wasn't them promoters that was getting Nike boot money. Like, you get what I'm saying?
yeah,
That was getting crumbs. We were getting it for real. We had
yeah,
a structure that was getting it for real. You could probably drive to Cachets, which is All Star, whatever it is now,
Yeah,
and that blue safe that's behind the cash register safe, that was our safe.
yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
Hmm.
because that's how much was coming through that door on a daily. Like, we were getting to it, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? We had structure with ours. And we wasn't in it for the fame. I was in it for the structure of
The
getting
structure.
paid.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Everything else gonna come with that.
Yeah.
Like, it is what it is. Like,
So
straight up.
but right now, so like, you got your the trucking business. You got real estate going on. Like, what else you like? You done turned into like a entrepreneur all from the party world. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I think that's super dope. Like, you know what I mean?
Like, my wife
Like,
got the clothing line. We got
and
my
your wife
son
got the
clothing
clothing line.
line.
What's the
I
name of the
still
clothing
got
line?
my t-shirt line. I don't even broadcast it, do what it do. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey
To
yo,
beat the odds.
that's how I am, kind of like with Beard Savvy. Like, yo, Beard,
Yeah.
my shit sells itself. Like, when you look
It
at me,
sells
niggas be
itself.
like, yo, where I get that from? Like, so I don't really have to
Once
do a lot
you
of
build
promotion.
a structure and you put a structure in place, your business gonna sell itself. You
Facts,
ain't gotta broadcast it. You ain't even gotta tell people you own it.
facts,
You
and
get what I'm saying? And I'm at that place with certain businesses that I ain't even gotta broadcast it no more. It do its numbers.
it just do its thing.
That's
But
from years of putting years in that it got you to this level. Like, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? That's how you want to do it. Like,
I ain't gonna front though, bro. I would like a few more T-shirts, and because you're not broadcasting it, I don't know how to get it. So
it's
what do
right
I
on my
need to do
page.
to get? It's the
It's
link
on
is
my
on your
page.
page.
Like, the people that know where it's
Hold on.
at is on my page. Like, it's right there in the thing.
Hey yo, cause I swear when I'm like, damn, he ain't posting no more Beat the Highs T-shirts. I need to get at least 3 more. Like, so I'm
Yeah.
about to look at your page right now.
It should be right there under the head. Like, you know what I'm saying?
All right, so right now I'm looking at it now. You got the real estate logistics. You got that real estate and
It ain't no
logistics.
link to click on it.
Nope.
If it ain't, I'll send it to you.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely do that. I want at
yeah.
least 3 more because I ain't gonna
Hmm.
put. I got that. I just had it in my hand. The one that I did get from you.
Yeah.
I still got my shit. I wear that shit
I
faithfully. You
wear them
feel me?
every day on the truck, bro. Everybody be
Yo,
like, I be like, word up. People
yeah, if I
support.
had more colors, I definitely would. You know what I
You
mean?
know, I got
Support
a
more.
million colors of everything, sweatshirts, everything, but
I know you
it
did.
is
I just
what
was
it
like, yo,
is.
where I find them at?
Yeah.
Do you still got its own page for Beat the Odds, like its own Instagram page?
Yeah. It do what it do, so I don't really even
Yeah, you
broadcast
don't really
it. Like,
bother. Okay, yeah.
yeah.
That's how it is.
Like,
That's how it is with Beer Sherry. So I know exactly where you coming from. But yo,
word up. So,
I ain't gonna take over your whole day, man. Like, I
nah,
just
you
wanted to.
good, bro. I'm here. Like, I'm free. Like,
All right, cause
I'm
I'm like,
free.
yo, damn, I don't want to like.
I'm
I know you
free,
got a
bro.
busy
We
man.
family. We
Yeah, yeah.
family.
Most definitely, it's always good talking to you, especially like you know what I mean. Because I get into sometimes the stories, like when you be telling the stories, just amongst how it was or situations that happen. Like I get into it because a lot of times I be knowing the people or I be knowing the situation, and I be like, damn, that's what happened, and I didn't know. Like you know what I'm saying. So it'd be always good to talk to you. You know what I mean about like the South War in general or just business in general. Like I'm always looking to like educate myself and get further. And I mean I try to talk to as many entrepreneurs as possible, you know what I mean, just to get my game up because I don't got it all figured out. I'm still learning, but
I
I
don't
do
even
know
have
a
it
lot.
all figured out, bro.
Yeah,
Like, it looked like it, but even why you think Jay, Beyonce, Mayweather, and all, they don't have it all. Nobody has it all
nobody.
figured out. No, we
Yeah,
not God. Everybody is, when you look at it, right? If a person been working over 10, 15 years, 20 years in their life, they don't make millions of dollars. You ain't got to have it in your bank account.
yeah.
You don't touch it. It's just a matter of what you did with it.
What
Like,
you
you know
did
what I'm
with it, yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Everybody has then is somewhat of $1 million lifestyle. We see the people on the internet now doing the dumbest things,
Yeah,
doing
that's a fact.
the stupidest things and becoming millionaires overnight.
Mm-hmm.
It's in everybody. This world is made for you to put a perspective on your life, for people to know you is and watch you, and you could go to the next level. It ain't. It's about what you do. It's about who you know.
Yeah,
You get in the right rooms with the right people, and the snap of a finger could change your life.
that is true.
I
That is
got
very much
people
true.
like with my trucking company that if my company don't bring them their stuff, they don't feed their family. The way I
Yeah,
get it there, bro, I get it there so fast. They be like,
yeah.
"Yo, your company the best." Like, bro, like, and because I don't play with business.
You can't. You
Nothing
can't.
I put my name on, I'm gonna play with.
You
Like, you know
can't.
what I'm saying? Because whatever you attach to is a reflection of your mindset and you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta make sure everything is right, even with the houses and things of that nature, like
Yeah,
helping people. Like when I'm doing wholesale on anything of that nature, I'm a problem solver. Like, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? I'm changing people's lives that got situations going on that probably didn't even know they can change their life or get certain things that's happening. Like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So, or
yeah.
even with is remodeling a house, fixing it, flipping it, putting a family in it, and
Hey,
you
yo,
already know that family gonna be good for the rest of their life if they do good with that house.
exactly.
Like,
I'm actually I'm definitely about to tap in with Drew because I see everything he got going on and how he flipping the houses. I like how he teaching his son, like,
yeah,
how the business and how the structure of the houses and everything. Like, so I want to put that energy out there because I do see people trying to do it, but you got to learn from niggas who actually doing it. Like, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
who
So
in it?
yeah, who in it? Like
Anybody can
he's
tell you
in
the
it.
game. Like what I'm doing, Chase has been Deuce too young, but Chase has been going with me to the trucking company for 4 years. He don't stood beside me right here in my office, seeing me put contracts together for houses, flipping them, doing certain things. He don't see me. He don't went to me to projects, like walk
Mm-hmm.
through them. Like he don't seen everything. So it's like whatever you learning is just you instilling in your kids. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
To push it forward, to push the broom forward. That's it.
So
And that's
so
what it's about.
so let me ask you this, right? So with everything you got going on, the way you hustle and the business that you got, where is there a stop for you? Is there a point where it's like, you know what, I'm good. I'm
No,
gonna sit
it's
back and
never a
relax.
stop.
It's never a stop for you. You
It's
don't
never
plan
a
on never
stop.
stopping.
Like it's always work, bro. Every day is work, work, work.
So you
24/7, 365. You got I just you seen the interview with Kevin Hart and Hove?
I did not see that. I keep seeing clips, but I
And
haven't had a
all these
chance to sit and watch
successful
the whole
people
thing.
that these interviews is coming out said they have not taken vacations in years.
Damn.
People that
I
got
gotta watch that interview.
millions have not taken vacations. I
Yeah,
see everybody from the hoods that's I don't want to talk on situations, but we
yeah.
know they not at the level of these people. They on vacations every week.
That is
And then
fact.
they wonder why their situations is the way they are. These vacations is what? 1,000 plus,
Facts.
2,000, 3,000,
3,000
4,000,
plus.
$5,000 vacations.
Yeah, yeah.
If you don't have that money to pay for that vacation 4, 5 times, why are you your ass on
Why are you going?
vacation? You should be out here working. Like I still like me and somebody else was talking the other day, right? And if you got student loans,
Yeah,
pay your student loans back the bare minimum.
yeah,
The other money that you got, you take it and you invest it somewhere.
yeah,
If you could give people the bare minimum, give them the bare minimum and take the other money and learn how to invest it.
facts.
You have to learn how to invest out here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't really YouTube and Google teach you everything you know, bro.
Yeah,
For
that's where I
free.
learned most of my shit from YouTube and
I
Google.
tell yo, majority of all this stuff I learned, bro, I studied on my own.
Yeah,
And I learned it myself.
yeah,
That's why I could say I'm self-made. Like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I watch certain situations and critique my joints, but I'm self-made. I have taught myself all this stuff myself. If
yeah,
I was involved in certain things, I put the time in. Like, you know what I'm saying? I
yeah,
put the time in
yeah,
and I really, really, really got it in. Like, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? I
yeah,
really got it in to the point where I'm really spent the time to learn this and make my situation better.
yeah. Yo, this is like the true definition of steel sharpens steel because what you just the information you just gave to me just now, I never looked at it like that. I
Yeah,
always looked at it like man, it's gonna be one day where I'm probably gonna have to just lay back and not do nothing. But the mentality you got, you see why I say it's about mentality? You got a mentality of nah, fuck that vacation shit. We not doing that.
Yeah,
We got work to do. So that is a everybody don't have that mentality, and that mentality
yeah,
wins. That
yeah,
mentality will win every time. Like, you know what I mean?
yeah,
So you just enlighten me, and I need to go over my thoughts again. I need to go back in my chambers, and I need to get that kind of mindset to where as though I don't need that right now. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And I can admit it. I'm one of the people that go on these vacations, and I don't have it like that. You know what I'm saying? I go on the
yeah,
vacations, but I ain't even got it like that. Like you said, I don't have it to do 3, 4, 5 times. And then sometimes I come back to the drawing board with even my businesses, and it's like I want to do something, but I can't because I done went on that vacation.
yeah.
You
You
know what I'm
gotta
saying?
scale up
So
first.
you sharpening me up. You know what I mean, so that's
Yeah,
dope.
you
That's
gotta
dope.
put your businesses. You gotta put what's gonna feed your family first.
Yeah,
All that is leisure, like you know what I'm saying. It's time. Like you can get to that. Get
facts.
to this first. That's gonna make sure you get to that, and it's gonna be continuous. Like you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying. It's not gonna be a one-time thing. Like you
yeah,
know.
yeah.
And I got people that's broke that be talking to me. "Yeah, I want to go to the Maldives. What? Like, man, if you don't go to work,
Bro, what?
but that's these people mindset,
Yeah, that's
bro.
people mindset. Niggas
I
get
can't be
clickbait.
next to people that think like that, bro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
trying to go on a $6,000-7,000 vacation, but your bank account in the rear.
It's in the rare. Yeah, I mean, I never moved like that, but I have came back to situations where I look at my business standpoint, and then I look at stuff that I want to, do to my business, and I'll be like, damn, I want to do that. That's like 10 bands. I can't do that. I just took this vacation. So I
Hmm.
definitely could have invested that money, which I would have felt more better even doing that because like you said, being self-made is the best feeling in the world. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So being able to do that for myself and then knowing that it's gonna grow, I would be like, I feel real good. I know I would, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But I'm definitely taking your advice on that. I'm
You have
definitely
to,
taking
bro,
your advice.
because you can't sugarcoat things out here. You got to go for it. You got to go for the gusto out here. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
Facts.
like I said earlier, it's no cap on being successful.
Yeah,
It's no limit to the amount of money that you can make.
yeah,
Like it's continuous. It's gonna continue to come if you put yourself in the right situations. You want to get to the point in life where you can make money while you sleep. You ain't really making money until you be able to sleep, and that bank
yeah,
account is still flipping.
yeah, yeah. Nah, facts.
You get what I'm saying? That's when you know you
Facts.
making money and like, yo, you want to be sleep and you want to see the Q cones keep flipping.
Mm-hmm.
So by the time you wake up, you sourcing them out, got to take it and package them and ship them out.
Facts.
Like, and that's
I,
all about marketing. Like, you know what I'm saying?
definitely about marketing. Like even with a business, it's like I like my parents didn't have businesses, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like me starting everything I started, it was really a learning process for me. Like, I made a lot of errors and I was able to correct a few things. So I trust and believe me, I hate to going back. I hate going backwards, but I do try to like not be so hard on myself because I understand that nobody taught me this. I had to really teach myself. Like everything was just, oh, you fucked up, but you know now, so I can go forward. So I
Mm-hmm.
mean, being in that type of situation, like is really difficult. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, to get ahead like that. You know what I mean? It's really harder to get ahead when you just kind of learning everything. But I will say, like now, I know everything that I want to do. I got everything set up perfectly, but I'm practicing patience right now. That's where I'm at. I'm in a
Like,
patient mode.
look where we from. I love New Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
It built us. One of the dangerous cities in the world.
Facts.
One of the dangerous cities in the world. I have more bad times than good times. Grew
Yeah.
up good,
Yeah.
but look at the situations our peers went through.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like from a city where love will get you hurt, killed,
Mm-hmm.
or
Yep.
whatever.
Yep.
And you
Unfortunately.
looking out for the next person that's next to you that you love, but that person will kill you or stab you on your back any chance you.
I I think that's the
allowing for it.
scariest. I think that's the scariest case right there. To be honest.
But everybody be like, what do you rather have, loyalty or respect?
What you choose?
I'm not looking for nobody that's walking planet Earth to be loyal to me,
No.
but you're gonna respect me. You
So
know what I'm saying?
why you choose respect though? That's because that I want to hear the
Because
reason.
we human, we ain't perfect.
Okay.
It's a lot of people that's gonna dishonor that loyalty cloth that you gonna think supposed to be loyal. Now, let's go look at some of our favorite movies, right?
Mhm.
Go to Scarface. We ain't gotta say what happened in it.
Yeah.
What happened in Scarface when you think about it?
I
You
think
ain't gotta
betrayal.
say it. Just think about it.
The first thing that come to my mind is betrayal. That's the
What
first thing
happened
that come to
in
my mind.
What happened in New Jack? These
It,
was idolized movies that we was
I
one
all right. So look, I see where you going 100%
like,
with
you know
it.
what I'm saying? So now put your situation in it.
Yeah.
How many people that you came up with that's still next to you to this day that was ride or dies that you thought you'll be off the porch to now?
None of them like.
All right then. All right
But
then.
but that's why I would choose loyalty
You
though.
had people quiet not to cut you off that you would have went to the grave for,
Yeah, that's facts. Very much
as
facts.
well as myself.
Yeah.
You have fed people that starved that ain't had a bottle of milk in the refrigerator. I have did the same. Guess what? Them same people still stab me in my back, bro. I don't put people in situations, ain't call no names, that's not with me to this day that I don't change their lives. I
Yeah.
don't look for no handouts.
Yeah.
That's why I don't deal with the loyalty thing. It's different than even with family members. You know what I'm saying? But
But
you
you
gonna
know,
respect me. You gonna respect me because off that respect, you know what the respect thing? You will die for your respect. Ain't you not gonna allow nobody walking this earth to come up to
it's
you, bro,
tough.
and disrespect you for you or your family's sake. Think of that.
You
Ain't
you're
nobody you gonna allow walking this earth. I don't care who they is in the right presence of yourself and them walk up on you and disrespect you. You would die for that honor.
I definitely will, but I'm gonna say in two ways because like it certain things that happen out of here when niggas like get disrespectful. I done got to a point where I look at it like that shit don't even matter. Like it don't mean
It
enough for me.
don't. I'm mature enough to not put myself in certain
Yeah,
situations,
yeah, yeah.
but
Like
if it ever occur, this is what it is.
I'm fight just anything that happens in front of my kids and my lady. Yeah, I'm dying for that.
Yes,
You know what I'm
you
saying?
gonna take it to the
That's
extreme.
yeah. That's
It's not
100%
even
true.
about being a tough guy. It's
It's
about
not.
you being equivalent to being a man. That's your
Yes,
instincts.
and I care
I
about them
don't
the
look
most.
for nothing on this earth to be loyal to me, bro.
Yeah,
Look at God and Satan. They
yeah.
was brothers.
Mm-hmm.
They was brothers.
And Satan was disloyal. But wouldn't that be the reason that you would say like if I could
If
get people to be
infinite, if
loyal, I would choose that.
infinite, how we look at God infinitely, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If they couldn't do it, how do you think of a human that's an imperfect individual gonna be
Hey yo,
perfect?
I never
This
thought
an
about it like that.
imperfect world, bro. It's unbalanced.
I
We
never thought
structure
about it like that.
we structure everything in this life every day to bounce this life. No matter what go on in this life is gonna be dislike and despair and people that never get along.
Yeah. Now that's fact. And I never thought about that though. Because you're right. If they can't do it, what makes
How
me to
you
do it?
gonna do it? What you gonna tell God? No matter what you do, I'm gonna take 2/3 of your children and they gonna always worship me.
Mm-hmm.
It's damn near more people on this earth that worship him than God, bro. They follow his ways than God.
Yeah. Nah,
That's
that's
why
fact.
it's all this corruption and stuff like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It could get political. That's why you have to sharpen still, bro. You
Yeah.
can't look for nothing. The moment you stop feeding that dog, what that dog gonna do to you?
You lie, he gonna bite your ass. That's a real
Exactly.
habit.
Exactly.
Hell on
You
earth
gotta
yourself.
be, you gotta just have a passion for certain things out here, man. Like that's me. I'm
Yeah,
very passionate about everything I'm involved in. Like, you know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah,
I'm very passionate about everything that I do. Like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah. You gotta be, bro. Like the passion is what makes successful people.
Yeah.
Like I mean, that's
I'm
just how
very
that go.
passionate about everything I'm involved in. Like, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
that's the thing with me. Like, I have to be passionate about it because I want the best for myself and those around me. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's
exactly.
never gonna be no different than that. Like, that's the way it gotta be.
Nah, exactly. That's 100% facts. Yo, but I'm gonna let you go, man, because you got the kids. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna let you go. We
Yeah, you see,
definitely.
look, I want my boys every day. I'm about to take Chase to a football game. That's what I do it for, man. Like, you know what I'm
And
saying?
that's what you're supposed to do it for. Like you know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
only right. You
All that
can't.
other stuff is like is
Yeah,
out
I'm
the
done.
window with that.
I'm done. This is for my
Family
kids. Like you know
first.
what I'm saying? I'm definitely
Family
done.
first, bro.
But yo, I appreciate you, bro, like for tapping in with me on the Kush&Konvo platform, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I very much appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Like you always show love, man. You always been a stand-up nigga to me. Always giving off advice. And I'm definitely going, keep in contact because I want to always get that advice. You know what I'm saying?
No heaven on earth when I wake up, it's hell. My family depend on me, I'll never fail.